I always feel the pressure to find the perfect gift for my relatives. In this case, whether you're sending an unforgettable gift or treating yourself to everyday perfection, Omaha Steaks delivers the world's best steak experience. For me, I'm not just into steaks. I like all types of meat. That's why I'll usually get the Winter's Best Seller Pack. It comes with juicy fillets, chicken breast, pork chops, and even burgers. Omaha Steaks offers unrivaled quality and variety, and every bite is backed by their 100% guarantee. A family-owned company with over 100 years of experience in the meat industry. Save big on unforgettable gifts with Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com for 50% off site-wide and earn an extra 20% off select favorites during their cyber sale. And for an extra $35 off, use promo code YUM at checkout. That's omahasteaks.com, promo code YUM at checkout. Terms apply. See site for details. Go to omahasteaks.com to get 50% off site-wide plus an extra 20% off select favorites and more limited-time deals during their cyber sale. And use promo code YUM at checkout for an extra $35 off. Minimum purchase may apply. See site for details. A big thanks to our advertiser, Omaha Steaks.
Time is precious, and so are our pets. So time with our pets is extra precious. That's why we started Dutch. Dutch provides 24/7 access to licensed vets with unlimited virtual visits and follow-ups for up to 5 pets. You can message a vet at any time and schedule a video visit the same day. Our vets can even prescribe medication for many ailments, and shipping is always free. With Dutch, you'll get more time with your pets and year-round peace of mind when it comes to their vet care. Go to Dutch.com to get vet care that is always there for just $92 a year.
Hello, kitties. This is your Julie, the Crypt Keeper, and you're listening to Slasher Radio.
Welcome to Slasher Radio with the host Mikey Bones, Rob Humphrey, and Castle Lovecraft. What's going on, guys?
I'm disappointed in you. You said that kind of boring.
Well, I didn't do the it's got to end eventually, right?
It's because we're recording on a Sunday, which means nobody has any energy. Nobody wants to be here. This
oh
is
my
gonna
God,
suck.
this man.
Go ahead and turn this episode off and listen to something else. Come back next week and maybe it'll be better.
We had a very, very, very poor missed opportunity on Mikey and I's part last week.
Yeah. But that shit is in the past now. See, you didn't do it.
Recorded on last Sunday, and Rob didn't say that phrase, his little catchphrase there when we changed up the date, and yeah. Mm-hmm. But he says it today.
Who changed the date this time? You
know what, Cass? We got to take this one on the chin, dude. We deserve it for missing last week. We deserve it.
We do. We deserve it every time. Anytime it changes and we're recording anytime other than on Saturday, we deserve it.
We do.
After the fuck up last week.
The one time, bro. Yep. With the one time. Yeah.
Yep. Very unfortunate, but here we are. Lesson learned.
Fuck you for that, Rob. Nonetheless, all that said, fuck you anyway.
And it wasn't even like we clued into it afterwards without the reminder. Like, Rob was sitting there for the entire episode last weekend waiting for the moment where he was like, you guys done fucked up.
Yeah. He waited to the end on purpose. Nothing is well, that's not true. Nothing he does to be a pain in the ass is an accident. Nothing, ever. Very calculated. And this is why also people have to listen to the full episodes and every week, you know? Like, there's so many people, this is a mini rant, that I think for horror podcasts in general feel this usually, where they'll just scroll through the movie topics and listen to the ones of, they like, or maybe they hate and they want to hear, like they just really pick and choose. You got to listen to this one every week. It's where the money is,
Yeah.
You'll get it. All those things. All right. We got drink roll call to get to shortly. We have mailbag to get to, like we do every week. And we are going to be talking. This is another Patreon pick. So we were throwing. This is going to be an interesting Patreon pick. We're talking about Robert Humphrey, The Devil's Rejects.
I'm aware.
This is a sniper shot. by one Vivica Blair.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Viv.
I know we're not friends anymore, Viv. I'm sorry.
Another reason people need to listen to this is very much lore eccentric of this situation where Rob notably does not like the Rob Zombie films. And there was a little message.
Not true. I like the monsters.
That's it. That's all you got, though.
I don't hate. What the fuck is the Lords of Salem? That one's okay.
But everything else you hate.
Well, yes, because they're all awful.
Well, we're going to be getting more into that about the Devil's Rejects here shortly. But before we get into that, we have to get into everything else. And we might as well start with, now I'm all like...
I mean, we'll see how much hate I can muster on Sunday.
Oh my God.
We deserve it, honestly.
We do. We can't be mad, but I'm mad.
Yeah, I'm we in the same boat, Cass. I agree. Yep, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm getting another beer. You want one? Yeah, sure. I'll be right back.
Be right back. Rob, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Diet Pepsi.
Bro, so on top of it, you have all that bourbon. You just took out a loan for bourbon, traveled, went out of your way for bourbon. You're drinking a Diet Pepsi right now?
Yeah, well, all right, a couple of things we're working here. One, as mentioned, it's Sunday and I have to work tomorrow. Two, earlier tonight, I tried to drink that Chucky energy drink, and I'm afraid to push my body too much. So we're drinking Diet Pepsi to be safe.
Rob, didn't I tell you not to drink that?
You had to try it, right? I paid for it. I might as well drink it.
Do you remember what happened last time on this show when you drank one of those?
I got a little dizzy, a little loopy. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little.
And you almost died, right? That happened too?
That seems like a stretch.
Yeah, it could have been a coincidence, but you just said before we started recording too that you were feeling better and now you're feeling shitty again though, right? You did say that.
Yes.
Okay. Right after you drank that. Okay, understood. You have a third one, you said, right?
I do. There's a third one in the refrigerator, yeah.
Hold on a second. Rob.
Yeah.
Do not drink it.
I mean, it's worth a shot. See what happens, you know what I mean? It's like science.
Rob, don't drink it.
I think I paid like $2.49 for that thing, by the way. I'm not just tossing that out.
I will send you $3 to throw it away.
I want him to drink it. Drink it, Rob. Drink it.
Guy's trying to kill Rob. No, don't drink it.
I'm drinking Diet Pepsi. I got a Shooter McGavin cup if that helps.
No, it doesn't help.
Oh.
I'm drinking a margarita. I have a Founders Original Tequila Margarita.
Okay.
12.5%.
Margarita on a Sunday night. Goddamn. Look at the size of your balls.
It's spicy pineapple. I had one last night. I had a couple last night, actually, at my work Christmas party. So I'm just kind of keeping on the margarita trend for the weekend.
Spicy pineapple, by the way, was Rob's nickname in high school.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I was going to say, sounds like something Mikey would drink.
Yeah, I love pineapples to eat. Like, they're one of my favorite things to eat in the world. Like, pineapple juice, and no, doesn't do it for me.
Pineapple on pizza slaps, yep.
Cass, where we will fight. All right,
we already do, so what's new?
Yeah, we're going to have something else then. Stop it. Do not bring that up. That is an insult to my ancestry. Not that you have a problem fucking doing that on the regular, so I shouldn't be surprised, should I? Stop it. No.
Shut up.
All right, speaking about getting spicy, I'm a spicy pineapple on a Sunday night. I'm drinking a Buzzball.
Oh, a Buzzball. What flavor did you get?
I got the Cran Blaster.
Okay, all right. I've been seeing a lot of commercials for the new grape one.
Yeah, I want that.
Yeah.
I want that a lot. But Rob, if you remember correctly, I believe this is the one. I haven't had a Buzzball in a while, but I was going hard for a bit. I don't think I ever got the Cran Blaster, though.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't remember. Chris probably remembers. He probably, off the top of his head, will just automatically remember.
Hell of a deal.
But yeah, dude, this is, and we recorded the Patreon show before we started this. So I didn't open it then because they're small. So I opened it now. We'll see the progression of this decision throughout the show. So it's not going to get better from this point, more than likely.
It's going to get better for Rob and I.
Maybe. I don't know. All right. Well, we got to talk about the Devil's Rejects, so it's not going to get too much better. Rob has a ceiling on his better for tonight. But all right, so we do have the mailbag to get into. I'm so disappointed in you, Rob.
Trace the call. It's coming from inside the house.
917-397-KILL. That's 917-397-5455. You can send in a text message for the show, voicemail for the show. All the voicemails, we will play them, discuss them. All the text messages will be read by Ghostface. Another way to get into the mailbag, YouTube, Patreon. Patreon, you can comment directly on the episodes in the post. YouTube as well. Anything podcasty relating to the show, not the YouTube-y stuff, you know what I mean? Like anything for the show, pertaining to the show, we'll get it into the mailbag for you too. Also read by Ghostface.
Did you know you can hype videos on YouTube now?
No. What does that mean?
Yes. I have no idea. I just saw the thing. It said hype this video, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck that means, so I'm not going to do it. But I think everybody should hype our videos.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, go like, follow, subscribe, all that bullshit. Yeah.
And most importantly, don't forget to put ours in the chat.
Ours in the chat.
We don't have a chat on YouTube.
Hype, and
ours in the comments.
I mean, I can't argue that. And they do that, too, which is very annoying. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah, Rob, I'm sorry about this. Don't panic, though, all right?
God damn, you said we weren't going to do that.
No. I said I thought I fixed it, and it didn't fix.
You said we weren't going to do it.
I know I said we weren't going to do it, but it didn't work, as you remember, when we were trying everything before the show started. And then I said, well, we're still going to do Discord.
I wasn't listening to that part.
Imagine that.
I can only listen for so long.
Trust me, I know. That line, since I've met you, has gotten shorter and shorter. It's an ever-moving line. But I will report, though, happy to report, Rob joined the Discord call, and he muted himself immediately.
Yep.
Just no bullshit, right in there.
I'm learning how to do this.
Good job, Rob.
I'm gonna be awesome at it.
Maybe one day you'll download Discord.
I have it downloaded. I just hate it, so I use the website instead.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why that annoys the shit out of me that you do that.
Yeah,
so
I prefer to use the website. The fucking app is annoying.
All right, are you guys ready for the mailbag?
Yeah, probably not, but
I always feel the pressure to find the perfect gift for my relatives. In this case, whether you're sending an unforgettable gift or treating yourself to everyday perfection, Omaha Steaks delivers the world's best steak experience. For me, I'm not just into steaks. I like all types of meat. That's why I'll usually get the Winter's Best Seller Pack. It comes with juicy fillets, chicken breast, pork chops, and even burgers. Omaha Steaks offers unrivaled quality and variety, and every bite is backed by their 100% guarantee. A family-owned company with over 100 years of experience in the meat industry. Save big on unforgettable gifts with Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com for 50% off site-wide and earn an extra 20% off select favorites during their cyber sale. And for an extra $35 off, use promo code YUM at checkout. That's omahasteaks.com, promo code YUM at checkout. Terms apply. See site for details. Go to omahasteaks.com to get 50% off site-wide plus an extra 20% off select favorites and more limited-time deals during their cyber sale. And use promo code YUM at checkout for an extra $35 off. Minimum purchase may apply. See site for details. A big thanks to our advertiser, Omaha Steaks.
Time is precious, and so are our pets. So time with our pets is extra precious. That's why we started Dutch. Dutch provides 24/7 access to licensed vets with unlimited virtual visits and follow-ups for up to 5 pets. You can message a vet at any time and schedule a video visit the same day. Our vets can even prescribe medication for many ailments, and shipping is always free. With Dutch, you'll get more time with your pets and year-round peace of mind when it comes to their vet care. Go to Dutch.com to get vet care that is always there for just $92 a year.
All right, gather in close. I've sliced open tonight's mailbag, and trust me, some of you left fingerprints all over these messages. But don't worry, I love a good trail to follow. Let's see what horrors, confessions, and catastrophes you've decided to throw my way this week. The first message is from Carly. Someday my Patreon pick will win. I hope.
Goddamn. Rest in peace, Carly.
Wow.
That's the end of the message.
That's it, huh? All right. Maybe one day. You never know, Carly.
Dude, I hope so too, man. Because Carly, she got the raw end of the deal. She came on the show once, and we discussed a shitty movie, didn't we?
She came on and we discussed. Well, we did Companion with her, didn't we?
Yes.
Which I liked.
Your Companion was good.
Yeah, but I do feel like there was something else. Didn't she do the show twice?
Yes, and I can't remember. She just hopped in with us, and we had a movie lined up.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was though.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's gone forever. Honestly, was it The Grudge? Was she on? She was on for The Grudge.
I think she might have been.
Oh yeah, poor
Yeah.
Carly, man.
Yeah, poor Carly.
What a trooper. So she talked The Grudge with us. She helped us out there. That was nice of Carly. And it did a lot of the heavy lifting with that damn episode. Nothing really to say about that movie except it sucks.
Yeah.
And she was also on for She Brought Companion. And Carly puts up every single month strong picks every time from Carly. I want to see her win too.
Well, hopefully she gets a win. Hopefully she does. Yeah. Speaking of The Grudge, Tim Davis is back. He and Luffy, they both they went on vacation, or as they call it over there, holiday.
Oh.
And so they're back with a new episode finally of Dummies of Horror. And Tim's holiday was a disaster.
Oh, good.
And so I feel bad for him on one hand, but it's also, you know how somebody, when they have a terrible time, it's very funny.
Yep.
So it's also, you can listen to Tim tell the story and feel bad for him and laugh at him at the same time. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. I haven't listened to the new Dummies of Horror yet. I'm going to get there. Don't worry about it because I need to. We need to monitor.
This goes out to the Dummies of Horror podcast. Fuck you.
We need to monitor those dirty bin chicken Aussies over there because we were at war with them for a period of time. But you know what? It must be nice, Tim, going on a holiday. Yeah, we didn't do that. We didn't do it going to damn holiday. We here, Tim.
Fancy ass holidays and stuff. I can't afford all that. I got all that kind of money.
We here, Tim, just working, like Americans, except Cass.
Hey, fuck you.
You're not American.
You're not American, Cass.
You here, you working, but you're just not American. Like a Canadian, a working Canadian. Hopped on her moose today. Got to work. What about you, Tim?
Beat your ass. I'm going to beat your ass so fucking hard, man.
Don't kid yourself, Mikey.
My God.
Canadians put in really hard 3-day work weeks.
That's funny.
I'm Canadian. Sorry. Miss Cousy.
Fuck you, bitch.
But yeah, I'm glad that Tim had a terrible holiday. That's good to hear. That makes me feel better about me and my day, so that's good. But it's good. Go listen to the Dummies of Horror, though. I am behind on that episode, and I cannot wait to hear about Tim having a horrible time.
The next message is from IR Chris. I enjoy In the Mouth of Madness as one of the rare H.P. Lovecraft films in film, Reanimator being the other notable one. But this is one of the decent Into Madness that really sells that Sutter Kane was going insane by encountering the eldritch horrors. I feel there is a need, especially with modern effects artists and directors, that Lovecraft stories are primed to be made. And there are many like Del Toro that could bring the madness alive.
Okay. Boom. Chris following up on last week's episode. We asked him that. Hell of a deal.
Yeah, and I feel like over the years Del Toro's been attached to Lovecraft stuff, but it's never really come to fruition. Del Toro's been attached to almost every single movie that's ever been made at some point or another, I feel like.
Yeah. Why do you think that just won't happen?
I don't know. I don't understand how that all works, how things come together, how they don't. But he would be great at it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's some other stuff. I mean, Lovecraft Country, that HBO show, that wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm. All right. I feel bad when people tell me they like stuff like Chris did and we kind of shit on it, I feel bad for that.
Yeah. I don't. Just stay tuned.
Be nice to the Devil's Rejects, Rob.
I mean, I'm just going to give it an honest review.
Mm-hmm. That's message. Good message, though, Chris.
Hell of a deal.
The next message is from Spyro. Been bitch checking in with another update for you. It's hard to call Cass a bitch boy because she isn't a boy, apparently. And it is kind of hard when she is such a kiss ass to everyone. Also, Mikey, you might need to bleep out your drink choices. Blackberry on Blackberry.
Wow. I'll take the Blackberry jokes, dude. Damn, Canada.
I'm gonna beat his ass. I'm gonna fucking get a flight to Australia this week. I'm gonna fucking go to his house. I'm gonna beat his ass.
Yeah, that Spyro? It's gonna go to your hoose. Get your ass. It's hard for me. Again, speaking of hard for feeling bad for people, Spyro been calling us bitch boys, Rob, me and you, for 2 weeks.
I know.
And Cass
I know.
been loving it.
So funny.
Yeah. Keep that energy,
It
Cass.
is.
Yeah.
It is.
This one's pretty funny, too.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
At Mecha Spyro on Twitch. Dude, I was just in Spyro's chat. He did a long stream, too. He was doing an art stream, which I love those, dude. I love sitting down, like where you draw.
He's drawing?
Artiste.
Dude, he
Very
is
talented.
yes, extremely.
No.
Very,
Well,
very
let's see him
talented.
fuck around with Big Dick Alien, then we'll figure it out.
He should draw a G.
What? Canada? No!
Hell of a deal.
God damn it, I'm all out of sorts. You cannot say that. The hell is wrong with you? Fuck.
I just did.
Rob,
What?
help.
I can't. I mean, she just off out of nowhere. I can't do it.
Mikey has his head in both of his palms right now, shaking it.
Like, why? Why do I even bother every fucking week? Why? Why do I even... What am I doing?
It's
You
funny.
can't say that.
Isn't that the name of the thing?
No, it's not the name of the thing or the guy or the thing. No. Hold on. You cannot say that.
Yeah, we can.
It needs
Just
a name.
did.
And I pitched 3 very solid names, and you bitch about all of them.
You think the problem might be you?
No.
It's never Rob.
Has that crossed your mind for a moment that you could be the problem in this whole scenario?
Not once.
That was funny.
Not even once. That's crazy.
Oh my god. But fuck you, Spyro.
Yeah, Spyro, a very good time on Twitch. A horror gamer, plays a bunch of different stuff, but also a great artist, and it was fun watching him. I think he was drawing a Pokemon. I don't know. It was something I wasn't aware of what it was, but it looked incredible. So
No, that's cool. I didn't know he was an artist. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very talented.
we had a good time talking about you two. It was great.
Oh god.
We
I
had
wasn't
a
even
lot
there
to
to
say.
defend myself. That's wild.
Nope, that's the way I like it too.
Imagine.
I don't need to hear what you have to say. It is nothing new
Imagine.
from what you haven't heard from me before, and I'm having fun with Spyro about it.
I
It's a good
assume
time.
I didn't need to defend myself because everything was flattering.
You keep assuming
Oh.
that. Yep.
Oh
Yep,
my
you go
God.
right ahead there, but that is exactly how me and Spyro want you to think that went.
Well, he could have gone harder on me with that message, but he didn't. So whatever. It's fine. I'll take it on the chin.
Told you to kiss ass. That was
It's fine.
God
Won't
damn.
be kissing his ass anytime soon.
Lucky you, Spyro. Spyro, you did it. You beat the game. There you go. All right, next message.
The next message is a text message. I don't regret my last message. Rob, you said you liked my last movie pick, which was John Carpenter's The Thing. I appreciate the witty banter between us, but I'm beyond old enough to listen to this podcast. Just stop picking Twilight, and everything will go back to normal. Also, Mike, we need to discuss the new Silent Hill trailer. Godzilla, the Twilight Killer.
I was gonna say I know who this is without even
Oh,
hearing who
I was
it's
gonna
from.
say, I don't even know who that is. Listen, Godzilla. All right, ain't nobody want to talk about no goddamn Silent Hill trailer. All right, first of all, Silent Hill sucks a dick. Nobody wants to talk about it. Secondly, all right, don't come around here throwing weight around telling me not to nominate Twilight. Everybody wants to know how the saga ends. Okay.
That's not true. Nobody wants to know how the saga ends, including you. All you care about is watching me watching Twilight.
If I didn't want to know how it ended, why would I nominate it every week, week in and week out?
To torture me, to
That-
fulfill your inner being purpose, your spirit animal, the astrology of your signs and culmination to annoy me.
What kind of person would do that?
A vampire is Rob's spirit animal.
Unfucking believable. Or no, the wolf, the shirtless wolf.
It's the
That's
Wolfman.
his spirit.
Yeah. Am I the Wolfman or the Dracula? We'll never know.
Sure, picture either Rob covered in glitter or Rob shirtless running around on all fours.
Oh gosh, why would you do that to people?
Why not? Good visual that everyone needs to have in their mind.
No.
Because I do, and I don't want it there.
It's an image to behold.
It's an image. God damn it.
Oh god.
Godzilla, bravo, man. It's a hell of a voicemail, very strong. Yes, Rob, stop picking Twilight.
And this kid can go to hell too, because yeah, he's right. I gave him credit when he nominated a good movie. When he put up The Thing, I said it was a good pick.
Yeah, you did.
That wasn't good enough for him, apparently. Now he's got to be... I'm going to ban that kid.
It's just really funny because Mikey and I are on the sidelines with popcorn, just enjoying this banter back and forth between Godzilla destroying Rob.
Look, we have witnessed Rob. Like, there have been several attempts to infiltrate the Rob psyche and disturb him, myself included. Like, I do plenty of things with the sole purpose of pissing off Rob. Don't get me wrong, like, I appreciate it. But we've seen so many fail. Myself too. Like I don't even got a good batting percentage. He will no-sell shit. He will ignore shit. He will flip shit. He will become more spiteful. It's a hard battle to win, dude. The guy don't give a fuck about many things. But Godzilla has irritated Rob to a level even I don't think I have ever in the years have achieved in such a short period of time.
Something about that guy just rubs me the wrong way. Like, he just fucking, good Lord, man.
I love that. But no, you know what? I will talk about the Silent Hill trailer. It was great, dude. Cass, did you ever watch it?
I ended up watching it, and I thought it was pretty good. I liked how the nurses
movie
looked.
Or a game?
A movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's a movie based off of a game, Rob.
Yeah,
it
looked good, man.
I thought it looked pretty good.
There's no way it's good.
Well, dude, it's a whole new set of rules, dude. Like, it is its own movie.
It is.
I promise you it's not good.
Like, it has nothing to do with the original movie. It has to do with the game. So the problem is, I don't feel like the first Silent Hill film did a great job at capturing the story of the movie. Like, yeah, they had the essence of it there, but I'm sorry, the story of the game and translating it into a movie. So I feel like they were more weighted on making a movie aspect, which I get, but if you're going to do it from a game, you got to treat it like a book too, man. People complain about that. It's the same thing. You're messing up source material. So you can't do that and expect it to translate. And maybe they can fix that in this one. This is an entirely different movie. So I'm looking forward. It looks great. You knew it would look great.
I can't wait to not watch it.
You're going to watch it, liar. You watch everything that comes out. The amount of stupid movies you watch, but you're not going to watch Silent Hill movie?
I don't watch anything stupid.
Have you scheduled your Santa Jaws viewing yet?
Not yet.
Oh,
that's not stupid. That's a holiday tradition.
Okay. Imagine sitting down and doing that every year. That's crazy. All right. Well, that is the end of the mailbag. Bravo, Godzilla. The way he annoys Rob, I get so much joy out of that. That's great. But we are going to take a really quick break, and we will be right back with our movie topic of this week, The Devil's Rejects.
Fuck you, Vivi.
All right. Anybody got to pee or anything?
I'm good.
Rob, you got to poop?
What? No. If I had to, I would have said.
All right.
Ask a question. If I don't answer you, then the answer is no.
I care about your butthole, dude. I'm just asking. Yeah. All right. We got to go over all the stuff that didn't make it from this voting process. We will have another one next week. We are going into the year. Schedule. We have another Patreon pick. And then I believe we have yet another Patreon pick after that because we get into the Christmas showdown. Don't do it. Either one of you. Okay.
Oh, that name is lame.
It's lame as shit. I know. You haven't offered anything that's good, let alone could be said on the show.
Fucking 3 fucking names. 3 names I've offered.
I also gave a bunch of names too.
No, you didn't. You just repeated the ones Rob said that we can't say.
I messaged you on Discord a bunch of names in our group chat.
Oh, do you remember that, Rob?
No.
No, me either.
Rob, you should have just agreed.
Which means that it did not happen because I remember everything.
That's not true. These buzzballs beginning to hit. All right, so Patreon has a voting process. They nominate movies, then there's another round where they vote on movies. Here are the movies from this voting process that did not make it. The first one is from Leah, and it's called Takeout from 2025.
What the hell's that?
No idea.
Never heard of Takeout?
Yep.
Like getting takeout from
Yep.
spot? All right. Curious enough to check it out here.
Huh.
Oh, it's a Tubi original, so...
So we know the type of movie it is what you're saying.
Yeah, looks like there's some people who work at a diner, and there's somebody in there. One of the customers they think is a serial killer or something.
All right, fair enough.
Well, maybe.
Could be done well. Yet to be seen.
Yeah, it is the to be original.
Yeah. Next is from Spyro, and it is Infinity Pool. Or, I'm sorry, Midfinity Pool from 2022.
Come on, that movie is amazing.
It's a very good movie, and I want us to talk about it.
Infinity Pool is incredible.
Well, I can go without us talking about it, because I don't want to... It's a mid-movie.
Come on, what other movie you see Skarsgård jizz in?
I wish one less movie than I have. Honestly. The next movie is from Carly, and it... Okay, Carly earlier also, we have to remember, said that she wished her movies would win. And I agree. Mm-hmm. Carly's movies, absolutely, she picks bangers 9 times out of 10. And I wish a Carly movie would get in there, dude. We need voters, listeners, what are you doing? Come on. But this one is called Hannibal Mukbang.
Yeah, no, thanks, Carly.
The fuck?
Yeah, I take back all the stuff I said about wanting your movie to win.
All of it? Have you seen
all
that?
Of it. Everybody? No, I haven't seen it. You don't watch that dumb shit.
I don't even know what this is. I've never seen this before. Cass, have you heard of this? Seen it?
Is it Canadian?
Oh my god.
If it was Canadian, Cass would have said, well, this movie was filmed in Toronto.
That's going to be my thing now, okay? Leave me alone.
It's every Canadian's thing. But I do, it is a good bit, though. I'm not going to lie. Hold on. I got to know now, because it seems Canadian, doesn't it? No, it is not. The Japanese-American film. Okay. Yeah. Just a weird name, though, Carly. Honestly.
Yeah, and that's fine. And look, Japanese-American, we respect all cultures around here, as you know.
Absolutely. But it's just the name is weird and it sounds bad, especially to be, yeah. It doesn't seem good. Doesn't mean that it's not. It just doesn't seem good. The next movie that did not make it is from Amber, Slasher Radio Hall of Famer, and it's Dead Silence. And Spyro had even been saying that he wants to hear us talk about Dead Silence.
What is it with people in this movie?
I love that movie.
This movie came out, and we all agreed, as a society, as a world as a whole, there was the one thing we all came together on. We're like, this movie sucks. And now everybody's acting like it's this masterpiece. This movie is terrible.
I remembered it being fine, but I also couldn't tell you probably 80% of that movie. I seen it once and never again. So honestly, I kind of want to know where I stand with it.
It's bad, although I will admit, Mikey, I've seen it once too, so maybe
those rewatches get you.
Worst thing in the world to rewatch, but boy, was it bad.
Cast Dead Silence soon?
I would love that, honestly.
Put it on the list,
Mikey. In the
Mikey.
New Year.
I'm not the list, bitch.
Put it on the list.
I think it's on the list. I think I added it to the list, to be honest.
Who knows what's on that fucking list? I hate that every time you tell me to put it on the list and I yell at you for it, you just yell it, put it on the list again. Like every time. It's really annoying. The next movie that did not make it is from Nate, and it is Dawn of the Dead, 1978.
Awesome movie.
Yeah?
It's an awesome movie. I think that one's really hard to find streaming, though.
We'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I got a guy, come on.
Of course you do.
Yeah, but usually you see the remake here, and Nate went with the original, and dude, hell yeah.
I'm glad, because the original's 1,000 times better than that trash remake.
Nate always solid picks, dude. Every time.
Yeah, that's an excellent pick.
I love this new wave of patrons. Look at these movies. Could you imagine? Put these up against our old fucking nominations, dude. Fucking Graveyard Shark and whatever other dog shit movies.
Dude, come on. Graveyard Shark was fun. That was a good movie.
No, there was one good thing in that movie. We talked about it. We're not going over it again. They're not getting that. They're not getting another Graveyard Shark discussion out of me for free. All right. The next movie. Fuck. All right. The next one is from Greg.
I'm getting another beer. You
want
one?
Whoa.
Yeah, sure. I'll be right back.
That's the wrong
Greg
button.
Nominated Scream.
No, he didn't drink roll call. This buzzball's getting strong. This one's from Greg, and it's your next. He's trying.
Yeah, he's working the bit.
Yeah. Listeners, don't let another bit die. Bits are going extinct around here, man. Come on. Can we get one that continues? Just never your next, please.
Right. Well, we've got Cass with her it was made in Canada shtick, which I enjoy.
That's a good bit, yeah.
Yeah. So that one's going to be around for a little while, I think. But a lot of the other stuff, the holiday hand and all that stuff is going to go away eventually, right?
Oh, what? I would hope. It'd be nice if that fucking went away.
Well, I mean, eventually the holidays are going to pass, and then we got to wait a whole another calendar year for it to come back around.
But the point of a bit dying is it's dead. That's just
No.
a yearly thing.
Some bits recur. The problem is I don't know if a year from now I'll remember, you know?
You'll remember. You'll come up with something. It'll be something, though. God damn it. The next movie that did not make it is from IR Chris.
Hell of a deal.
Hell of a deal. And it's Amityville Thanksgiving 2022. Chris, you know this recording schedule, man, of all people.
Yeah, it's a little late, but solid pick, Chris. I've seen Amityville Thanksgiving.
Not a solid
It's a movie.
pick. It's awful. And honestly, too.
Have you seen it?
No.
You always
I
want to
haven't.
call something awful that you haven't seen. Amityville Thanksgiving, especially Amityville stuff. You're always hating on it.
I wonder why.
Because it's going to be bad. It's the new shark movie.
Amityville Death Toilet. You didn't like that?
Those are the new shark movies. They're dumb, ridiculous movies that I'm never going to like. Period. And it almost won. How do we look talking about whatever the hell we talked about last week literally on Thanksgiving in the mouth of fucking madness for Thanksgiving out of all the things. And this week, like, we're not even doing Thanksgiving or anything, or Thanksgiving even for that matter. This.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I mean, I would rather watch and talk about that than The Devil's Rejects, though.
That's bullshit. You should be ashamed of yourself for that. All right. The last movie that did not make it for this week is from Nesto, and it's called Come True from 2020. Never heard of it. The typical per Nesto.
No. Yeah, it's a very Nesto kind of thing.
Cass, have you heard of Come True?
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-uh.
You never know with Nesto, though, whether it's a movie that he actually likes or not.
Or if it's good or if it's bad. Yeah, you just...
Oh, wait, this image looks kind of familiar.
Huh?
Yeah, it has a poster that looks kind of familiar. It's a Canadian science fiction horror film.
Canada.
Uh-huh.
You're supposed to know every movie that was made in Canada. It's your bit now.
I know.
All right. Well, it could be good, could be bad. You never know with Nesto.
Yeah, hard to tell. The poster looks familiar, but I have not seen it.
All right. But the movie that did win, Rob,
Mm-hmm.
is from Vivica Blair, and it is The Devil's Rejects from 2005. And there's a message along with this nomination, Rob.
Mm-hmm.
It reads, the whole post for Viv nominating this movie is Devil's Rejects 2005. Rob, how is your mom doing? With the heart emoji.
Listen, Vivi, you're grounded.
Dude, come on, that's money, man.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Message.
Yeah, it's pretty good, but Vivi is definitely grounded. I'm not happy about having to watch this trash movie again. But I got thoughts, and we'll get into it.
Do you think the listeners should know that you've been trying to bang her mom?
I don't know if they know that or not. I mean, that's
they don't.
Business. And don't make it sound dirty, Mikey.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry.
I've been trying to court her mother.
Yes, you've been trying to marry her mother.
Yes. Unfortunately, her mom's already married.
Yes, and every time you talk to Viv, you say, "Hey, Viv, how's your mom doing?" And she's with an attitude says, "She's doing great," or whatever she says, and you proceed with the same question every time. Is she still married?
Is she still married? Yeah.
The answer's always been no, and you just okay, and you leave it alone.
Right? Yeah. She says yes, she's still married, and then I say okay then, and that's it. Like, I'm not being pushy about the thing. I'm just checking. You know. As I explained one night to somebody who asked, the one day I don't ask is maybe the one day she's single. I don't know.
It could be. These things happen.
Yeah.
They happen and they
problems
unhappen.
over there, I think, but I'm just looking for information.
You are playing the longest slow game, the slowest slow game too that I've ever seen in my life. But like, I respect, like, it's really funny. Bravo. But I mean, dude, she got the upper hand on this one, man. That's a hell of a deal right there.
Yeah, she's all right. I mean,
I think you're mad about how good that is.
I'm not. It's good. I'm not mad at it. It's good and well played.
All right. Nonetheless, though,
it's Sunday. I don't have the energy to get mad about it. Like, I just can't commit the way I normally would.
But commit, goddammit.
You got me in here on a Sunday night trying to record this shit.
Unbelievable.
It's not when we record.
All right.
But Cass had to get drunk yesterday, so.
Unbelievable.
Leave me alone.
We deserve it.
She can't do the show when she's already drunk.
I'm not gonna lie. This buzzball's doing things. So speaking of getting drunk, we need to move forward amicably. We're talking The Devil's Rejects nonetheless. Cass, would you like to actually? You know what? No, I kind of want to. Let me start with opening statements, opening thoughts of this movie. Dude, The Devil's Rejects is so good. It's so good. And every time I watch it, I realize that, like, how important it is to the horror genre and the way it, the movie just doesn't give a fuck. Like, it's not built like a movie is usually built. And it knows that, and it's okay with that, and it embraces that. And Rob Zombie does too. You know, like, it's just kind of the Rob Zombie way. You know, like, he's going to do what he knows how to do, and that's it, and nothing else matters. And he doesn't follow movie making rules. And I think it's okay to have movies that don't do that, because you kind of need that. Like, not everything should have the same formula, and yet and still some way, somehow it does have a formula, but like, it's just so chaotic, you know? And I appreciate the shit out of that about it. And the performances, I'm going to say the performances were great, but by the performances were great, I mean, these roles were played perfectly. You know, nobody's winning Emmys for these roles and these performances rather, but for what this movie was and what those characters were, and like just the whole shebang, it was perfect. Like, the performances were damn near perfect. And this movie's a whole ass fucking vibe. Robert, how do you feel about The Devil's Rejects?
To quote my cousin Vinny, everything that guy just said is bullshit.
God damn it, you gonna hit me with a cousin Vinny bar? That's crazy.
This movie is... So I sat down to watch it today, and I was like, all right, let's look for some positives. Instead of focusing on the negatives, because I know what the negatives are, let's focus on the positives. I found like two things. Everything else about this movie is just bad. Like, it falls into the same trap that Oliver Stone's Natural Born Killers falls into. And that it asks me to root for absolutely heinous people and then feel bad for them when they suffer the consequences of their actions. There are movies that do that and do it well. This isn't one of them. And I think it's because Rob Zombie doesn't have the ability as a storyteller to tell that kind of story properly. He needs to tell a more conventional story because he doesn't know how to tell this one.
Wow. Okay. We'll get back to that in a minute. Cass, opening thoughts on The Devil's Rejects?
I don't agree with anything that Rob's going to say about this film. I just love it. I love how gritty it is. I love how grimy it is, how uncomfortable it makes you feel. I love the actors in it. I'm a fan of these films.
Yeah, and it does make you feel uncomfortable. It has those moments. But Rob, do you want to get your positives out of the way? Because I'm curious, like, it's hard for me to move forward. Like, I don't want to landmine walk into them. So let's just hear what your two positives were.
I don't
think I've ever heard you.
There may have been more than two.
Okay. Well, what are a couple of them?
Let me see here. Music cues, absolutely flawless.
Okay.
Every single needle drop in this movie works perfectly.
Makes sense from a musician.
Pretty true across Rob Zombie's movies, to be honest with you. But he doesn't miss with a single one of those. Those are very good. He builds interesting characters, and I'm not talking about the Firefly family, but the other characters around the world. Like, I would watch a movie about Charlie all day long. I'd watch a movie about Banjo and Sullivan. How the fuck did they end up there? You know, like,
what about the chicken fucker?
No, they're not. They are more interesting characters than anything else that is in this movie. Like, I would rather spend time with Charlie than I would the Firefly family because they're just not that interesting to me.
Wow.
There's nothing to them. They're dull. They're one note. They're always in your face, disgusting. That's not interesting. It's just off-putting, and I don't want to watch it. Why the fuck would I want to spend time watching that?
How could you say Captain Spaulding is one note and not interesting?
He's not interesting. He's one note. He's going to make some clown, but, oh, you don't like fucking clowns, blah, 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 and then be a dickhead. Like, I don't, that's not interesting.
Yeah, but he gets the shit. He gets shit done when time is, like, you know, like, he's just...
Right, but that's not interesting. What is interesting about the character? Name one trait that is interesting about him.
His appearance, like, he just looks crazy as shit, and that's enough for me, man.
That doesn't make him stand out in this movie. Everybody looks fucking crazy.
Yeah, but when he's got the makeup on and the hat, and there's something about that Sid
There's
Haig
nothing
voice.
there. There's no depth. That's what I'm saying. There's no depth to any of these characters. They're one note.
And if you got... okay.
Yeah, if the note's interesting, but it's not. I mean, this movie is if you like this movie, there's no reason you shouldn't like 31. It's the same thing.
No, it's bullshit.
It's the same. It's the exact same thing.
No, it's not. Yeah, this movie had like you can call it like a bland storyline, like the story throughout. Like, it's not the most unique story in the world. Like, it's it's a cult movie, basically. Like, it's just these group of people going around doing fucked up shit and the law trying to catch them. Like, this, kind of an old ass story. But the 31 is very different. Like, it was dumb. Like, they went for
fucked up people doing fucked up shit in like a cult like setting.
Yeah, but it's different. It's way different. 31
it sounds kind of the same, dude. No, that's my point. Rob Zombie is pretty one note as a filmmaker.
Well, yeah, we know that. But the notes do change slightly, and not drastically, but on one note, you have Michael Myers killing people mostly with a knife and in fucked up ways. And, 31 is kind of its own thing. But, I mean, this is, Rob Zombie's going to do what Rob Zombie wants to do. We kind of know that.
Right, but that doesn't make it good. It just makes it what it is.
I think these characters, and I don't know if Cass feels the same way, but just looking at them and them being, just looking badass, acting badass, and I'm not saying everything they're doing in this movie is good, but it's just like the way they do it, the attitude they do it with, like kind of that swag throughout the movie that they have is what makes it. Otis is like just a badass.
But that he relies on that to sell these characters as interesting. Yeah. But it's not interesting. And that's the thing. And it also, he relies on it to make them all, to try and sell them as cool, by the way, which I also don't like.
But they are, though.
Yeah, but that's part of the problem of this movie, is that it wants me to identify and ultimately sympathize with these characters who are awful people. And I'm not interested in doing that. You can tell a story with the main character being someone who is reprehensible. Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, is the perfect example of that, done properly. But that movie never once holds Henry up on a pedestal or makes him seem cool or makes you feel for that character and the things that he does. This movie tries to do that, and it ruins the whole fucking thing.
I'll never understand that argument, dude. I mean, it's just...
I disagree.
You're talking about the end of the film, right?
No, I'm talking about the entire film. It tries to make me think they're cool. That's what it's doing.
But I'm saying sympathy. Like the whole sympathy
The
aspect.
sympathy, yes, comes at the end of the film. Yeah, that's where he decides to make me feel sympathy for them. But also, not just the end of the film, but also when I was watching it today, I noticed, like, when the sheriff is stapling the pictures on him and stuff, he really lingers there, and I think I'm supposed to feel bad for them because they're being tortured. Fuck them.
In horror, we root for the bad guy, though.
But not bad guys like this. We root for Jason Voorhees and Freddy.
What's the difference?
Freddy Krueger. They're silly. They're goofy. These guys are not silly and goofy. It's a whole different thing, and you fucking know it. That's a bad faith argument, Mikey, and you know it.
Yeah.
Jason Voorhees and the Firefly family are not the same fucking thing.
Yes, there's very different. They're doing different things, sure. But, dude, Jason Voorhees in Part 6 wasn't silly.
In Part 6? Part 6 is the silliest one. He literally snaps whips a guy into a tree, and it leaves a bloody smiley face on the fucking tree when he's done. It's silly.
The movies are silly, sure, but the characters themselves, like Jason's a monster.
Right, but it's fun. This isn't fun. This isn't even trying to be fun.
No, it's not. It's hitting those, like Cass was saying earlier, gritty, gory.
Right.
Like,
it's trying to hit like a TCM level, right?
Yeah.
But we don't root for the fucking family in TCM. You're rooting for the teenager. You're rooting for Sally to get the fuck out of that house and get away. This would have you rooting for the Sawyer family. Who the fuck wants to watch a movie about them? They're not interesting.
But the argument can be made that Leatherface is the reason people are in those theaters, especially after the movie. And that's kind of like, this movie represents that a lot too, and that's what I like. It's such a cult movie. Like, and by cult, I don't mean like the Firefly people. I'm talking about, like, it's a cult classic. Like, it's a movie that didn't do theaters.
It got a theater release.
I'm saying big, like, wide release or anything. Like, it wasn't a theatrical hit.
I don't know how well, I can tell you how successful it was later, but it was in theaters. Like, I remember it playing like the fucking AMC.
Yeah, but it wasn't like, a mainstream movie. It had theaters. It wasn't like full blast release. Like, it was limited. It wasn't like a Fathom event or anything like that, but it got into theaters, but it wasn't, that's not where it hit. That's not where people fell in love with it. Like, it came after, You know, like it became a cult classic in the horror genre. And I love that, man. Like that's kind of the place for this movie. I don't know, dude.
I mean, a lot of stuff's cult classics that aren't good. I mean, it doesn't make it good or bad. It just makes it what it is. My point is, though, these characters are paper thin. There's nothing interesting there. I don't want to watch a fucking movie about them. The movie can't get out of its own fucking way. Every time it does something that I do like it'll drop one of those awesome music cues that's immediately followed by a guy picking his nose and talking about fucking chickens. And I don't want to watch that. Like, that's just fucking stupid. Like, it's not funny. It adds nothing to the story. It's just there. It's fucking dumb. And it does that over and over again. We've got that scene in the hotel room, or the motel room, sorry, that is just like never-endingly disgusting.
Rob said, I am not going to call that place a fucking hotel.
Yeah. You know, and then you've got the lady who, you know, gets her dead husband's face put on her face, and she runs out and gets hit by a truck, and it's like, this is all fucking stupid. Like, why are we, what the fuck are we doing here? This is dumb.
Yeah, the hotel room's uncomfortable. There's no question. Like, that was its purpose. That's what it was made to do. But it also, it was part of the tone. You know, like, it showed you how fucked up these guys were.
Right, but then the movie turns around and is like, feel bad for them. Fuck you. 2 big double birds to Rob Zombie. Fuck you.
But I feel like this was a sequel to, obviously, House of a Thousand Corpses. And I feel like the depth, the maybe not depth, growth of the character, or at least what we know of them, like, this was Rob Zombie showing you how fucked up these people are. Like,
I feel like I got that pretty clear in House of a Thousand Corpses when they turned Rainn Wilson into a fish man.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I get it.
But that was different. You know, like, it's a
shitty sequel. Honestly, this should not be considered a sequel to to House of a Thousand Corpses, because the movies don't feel the same at all. The characters aren't the same. Fucking Otis is night and day from what he is in House of a Thousand Corpses. Like, this should have just been its own thing. Wouldn't make it any better or worse. It just should have been its own thing.
You like House of a Thousand Corpses better or Devil's Rejects?
Who are you asking?
Both of you.
Devil's Rejects I like better.
Simply because House of a Thousand Corpses, just because of the carnival-y fun.
House of a Thousand Corpses to me looks like somebody making a movie for the first time that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. At least Devil's Rejects looks like somebody made the movie who knows what they're doing. Like, he did what he wanted to do, which is another positive that I will give him. He wanted to make this movie, and he made this movie, and it looks good. Like, technically speaking, this movie looks amazing. He got exactly what he wanted. House of a Thousand Corpses just, to me, looks like somebody learning how to make a movie in front of us.
That's what it was.
So it's a shitty movie, like a bad story, and it doesn't look good. Like, I'm kind of out on that movie.
But you like House of a Thousand Corpses more, Cass?
Yeah, I do. No, I do. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're very different movies. So, that's what House of a Thousand Corpses was. That was Rob Zombie learning how to make a movie and then putting the fucking thing out.
I think that's what I like about it, is it's the first, and it's cool to see, like, obviously, you know, from a technical standpoint, his second film is going to be better for his first because he's learning and he's making tweaks and he's making adjustments in his second film that he would have done differently if he knew it come his first film. But I don't know. There's something about House of a Thousand Corpses that I really like. But they're both good. I do like both of the films, like, equally. I don't really like one over the other, but if I had to pick one, I would do House of a Thousand Corpses.
And that's that vibe, Rob. Like, these movies are vibes, you know? Like, they're
but it's a shit vibe. Who wants it? If I wanted this vibe, I'd just go hang out at the local trailer park. I'm not interested. You will never convince me that there is anything redeeming in this movie. There's just not. Like, you talk about its importance to the horror genre.
Yes.
And every time you say that, I make a jerk-off hand with my motion. Like, I just fucking do that motion with my hand, like fucking jerking, like fucking importance, whatever. This movie's not important to anything.
It is, though, dude.
What did it change? What influence did it have? It didn't have any influence. It doesn't matter.
Oh, bullshit.
This movie does not matter.
Dude, this franchise, what did absolutely. The Devil's Rejects was one of those movies, like, there were a lot of movies that went to hit those tones, and a lot of movies like it afterwards. You know that.
I can't think of any.
Oh, well, The House of a Thousand Corpses, absolutely, dude. There were a lot of movies that tried to get the next Sid Hay or Captain Spaulding or whatever. There were a ton of movies that had that same type of vibe after that came out. And The Devil's Rejects is different than that. But I feel like that vibe, maybe House of a Thousand Corpses was probably more important to the horror genre, but I feel like The Devil's Rejects is as well, because it's the growth of that franchise. It's what you can turn into.
Again, it's not. It doesn't really feel like a franchise. None of these three movies don't feel like they belong together.
They're from Hell, it does. There's a good sequel. Not really. There's a good sequel to The Devil's Rejects.
No, it has to be one of the worst sequels ever made. Fucking That's machine gun toting luchadors. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, that was weird. I'm not gonna lie. That was a strange decision. But it was still a whole vibe, dude. Cass, you've seen 3 from Hell, right?
Of course I have.
What do you think of 3 from Hell?
I thought it was great. I was more surprised that I liked it more than I thought, to be honest.
Rob, what say you to that?
Agree with the filthy Canadian if you want. I don't know.
I'm going to this time. I'm going to. Well, it's obviously the weakest of the 3 of them. Like,
it's a better made film than House of a Thousand Corpses.
True. But, come on. Yeah, very true.
It makes sense, though. It makes sense because House of a Thousand Corpses was the first. So, it makes sense.
It's fine, I guess.
Dude, people seen, and it's kind of unfair to, put this movie up as, the indie horror pedestal. I agree, because it's made by a multi-millionaire,
It also had backing.
Not much.
He had studio backing. He had studio backing.
He did, but it was very small. It was mostly
it's not a huge budget, but it's not. This isn't, when I think of indie film, this isn't fucking Terrifier, where they're
100%.
scraping nickels together.
100%. And that's why I'm saying, it's not fair to put it in that category, and I'm not, but it very much dude, this was the first movie the dude made. Yes, he had experience with the music videos and some other stuff, but this is the first movie that he really went in and made. And dude, he had help, sure he did, and that's why you can't really quite put it in there. And he's got fucking tons of money.
I'm just saying it's hard to call it an indie film when 100%. It was made by Lionsgate.
100%. 100%.
Even though Lionsgate didn't give them a lot of money, it's still Lionsgate at the end of the day.
100%. And oops, I put hold on. Net worth. Just want to see something real quick. Rob Zombie also worth $80 million. So
right. And can I just side note a little side tangent, because I do feel like I don't like shitting on Rob Zombie, because everything that I have read or heard about him is that he is a super cool fucking guy.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I know my new boss has 4 different pictures of himself with Rob Zombie from having met him over the years, because he worked in rock radio for a long time.
Tell him to do the show.
He said Rob Zombie's the nicest fucking guy. He's super cool. I've heard great stories. You talk about he's got all that money, and somebody was telling the story of him being the one guy who was flying coach when they got on a plane and stuff. He seems like a really down to earth, cool fucking guy. Him and Sherry Moon Zombie both seem great. I hate that I don't like anything that he makes, but I just don't, and I can't lie about it. I like the Munsters. That's fun. Well, let's do more shit like that.
That's a great disclaimer to put on there, because I feel like people kind of take and run. We're talking movies here. It's not personal.
I run with it for the show too. I'm running around. I'm telling people it should be illegal for him to make movies and stuff. Obviously, I don't really believe that. It's a funny fucking thing to say. I don't dislike him as a person.
It's a shame you gotta pull curtains back like that this day and age, goddamn.
But people, they think I really hate this guy or something. I don't. He seems cool as shit. I just don't like any of the stuff he makes. I don't even really like his music that much. It's not bad music. It's just not stuff I listen to.
It's not for you.
Yeah, he's got songs I like. But I'm not going out of my way to buy Rob Zombie records.
But the fact still remains, though, man. Yes, I'm not saying it was indie. They had money. They had help. They had, I 100%. But the dude was super inexperienced, and what he created and the stamp he put in this genre, I feel like the storm of the not a super high budget that they had to work with this movie, plus the inexperience and kind of just all the question marks behind that, and what he was able to produce, given everything that took into account of making this movie and who was behind it, what he was able to put forth was way better than it should have been. You know, so I feel like that storm kind of like an underdog story.
Technically, yes. From a technical standpoint, a filmmaking standpoint, yes.
Devil's Reach, House of a Thousand Corpses I'm talking about, by the way.
Oh, no. It's awful.
I knew you wouldn't say that.
No, that movie looked like it was directed by somebody who wore an eye patch the whole time.
But this movie is
an eye patch with sunglasses over it.
God damn it! This movie with the sunglasses in the Devil's Rejects. So that was the importance of the House of a Thousand Corpses. With the Devil's Rejects, it shows you what the growth of what it could be. Like, you can make a movie, not, you know, like, even though you're not qualified or whatever, like, if given the chance with the right vision and the right passion, you can make something and put it out there and people can love it. And that was the House of a Thousand Corpses, and Devil's Rejects is the growth of that, dude. I feel like they're both very important.
All right, I don't think they're important at all.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, you can look at a million different movies and feel that. You can look at Terrifier and feel that way about it if you want. I mean, you know.
We've had that discussion.
Yeah. Again, technically, The Devil's Rejects, great movie. From a storytelling standpoint, I think it's bad. I think the acting is uneven in the movie. One of the biggest things that people complain about Rob Zombie movies for is his constant casting of his wife. I don't have a problem with that. I don't think his wife's bad. She is never the worst thing in a Rob Zombie movie for me. You know, when we got guys picking their nose and talking about fucking chickens, I'm not concerned about Sherry Moon Zombie's performance. She's just fine. But I do think that she's very uneven at times in this movie. She has scenes where she is fantastic, and then she has scenes where I'm like, what is going on? Why are these line reads so flat? And I think that's
arguing.
I think that's kind of true of everyone across the board. And at some point I'm like, okay, the writing's just bad. Like, this is just bad dialogue and they're trying to sell it.
Yeah. This is like the third time The Devil's Rejects has been done on this show. We had a host once a long time ago get flamed for trying to besmirch the name of Sherry Moon Zombie in this movie. And
that's surprising because it's usually people's biggest complaint about all of his movies. And I don't mind her. I think she's good. Like, she's not, I wouldn't give her an Academy Award for anything.
No.
But I think she's fine. Like, I don't see what's wrong with it. She's fine. And he likes working with his wife. Big fucking deal. You know what I mean? If he liked working with his wife who, you know, sold used cars or something, and she came in and she was fucking the movies up all left and right, I would see you get mad about it. But she doesn't. She's fine.
She plays the roles perfectly.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
But I do think her performance in this movie, I think, is a little uneven at times.
I can see that.
Yeah.
But
it's mostly when she's trying to be like a badass. I don't buy it for some reason. Like when she's left alone with the two other women in the hotel room, she has these really weird line readings that don't work for me. But like when she's being like just herself, like with the other members of the Firefly family, she's great. Like the scene with her and what's the guy's name, Roy or whatever, at the ice machine where she's like being all flirty with him and stuff. She's fucking terrific.
Yeah.
But you know, it's just there's a scene or two where I was like, I don't know what's going on here with her performance.
I mean, but she was so good overall.
I would say she's good overall. I'd say she's as good as anyone else in the movie. I mean, because there are lines in this movie where Will Mosley delivers and I'm like, I don't know what that was. So yeah, I just think it's clunky dialogue. I don't think it's poor acting.
Will Mosley phenomenal too, like just general statement.
Yeah, terrific. Love Bill Mosley.
Yeah. Do you have anything else positive, Robert? Did we hit all of them?
Nope. I'm good.
That's crazy, dude. I cannot believe that's all you got. Is so wild to me.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm almost out of notes. I hate the scene with the movie critic. Don't know why it needed to be in there other than for Rob Zombie to try to like own the critics of his movies.
Yeah.
Which is always a bad look when directors do that. He's not the first and he won't be the last who's has put a scene in there to like mock critics or whatever. You know, you make things, I get it. People are going to react how they're going to react to them. You know, it seems it's always petty and it never works for any of the movies that it's done in, and it does not work here, and it's not needed.
It was pretty clear. Yeah. That's why that was in there. Yeah.
Yeah. It just absolutely not needed.
Well, the ending though, because you mentioned it earlier and it's always talked about.
That's the big piece that everybody remembers. I think more people say they like this movie because they remember the ending and they like it and its sort of epic scope than they do the actual rest of the movie where guys are fucking chickens.
Okay, well, hold on a second. For anyone who hasn't watched The Devil's Rejects, if you've made it this far, I don't know why you all listen this much about a movie you haven't seen, but if you have, we appreciate it. There were no chickens that were fucked in the making of this movie.
There's a lot of talk about fucking chickens, and the best techniques for fucking said chickens are also discussed.
But there was but you made it sound like somebody fucked a chicken.
I feel like there's so much talking that I feel like I know way more about chicken fucking than I ever wanted to.
Like so shamelessly too. Like what's wrong with you for not? Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, the ending. I don't view it as a feel bad for. Like, I mean, yeah, that's there. I think it was just a really cool scene, and it was supposed to be. Obviously, there's a third movie, but it was supposed to be a really dramatic send off for these characters. Like, I don't think, and even if you're trying to make people feel bad and whatever, like that argument that you make and so many people make for this movie, like. Rob Zombie is clearly telling this from like the point of these characters, you know, like a lot of it is what they see in time with them, and they're in the whole, like, you know, screen time. They're the whole movie. I feel like it's just, you know, they're human, and you see this family aspect throughout, you know, and it's like, this is what they do, and this is who they are, and what?
I'm not so sure you do, though. That's the thing.
But you do.
No, I think that what we see when Freebird is blaring, awesome choice, by the way. If you're ever going to have somebody go out in a hail of bullets, Freebird is the song you want playing. So you got Freebird playing, and it's stirring up these emotions because of the rise and fall of that song and the way it goes. And we're seeing intercut, like, home video footage of them laughing and hanging out and smiling. We don't see them laugh and smile and hang out one fucking time in this movie until then.
Yes,
all they're doing
bro.
is yelling tutti fucking fruity at each other and calling each other names and being assholes to one another the entire fucking movie.
But you just named a scene where they do it. Tutti fucking fruity. But you named a scene with the Tutti fucking fruity scene they were doing it.
Yeah, and they're pissing off Otis the entire time they're doing it.
But this sounds like this fucking show.
So right, and we would not have a montage at our death of how great we got along.
But yet, people who know would, though, that's the point, though, dude. When they met with Charlie, when they reunited with him or whatever, and they were like, "Oh my God, it's you," and all this shit. Dude, that was part of it, too.
Right, but that had more to do with Charlie than it did the family.
But they were all together. That's the whole group. That's them.
And so even, let's say they do. Let's say that it is earned, which it is not. But let me stipulate.
They could have done better, sure.
It's unearned. But let's say it is earned. It still doesn't make it better because you're trying to stir up my emotions in a very clunky, not organic way at all, to feel sympathy for these fucking characters who don't deserve it. And that goes back to my original point. There are ways to tell this kind of story where you do feel sympathy for the characters and it is earned. Bonnie and Clyde is a perfect example of that. But Bonnie and Clyde don't fuck people with guns and make them wear their dead husband's skin and act like animals for an entire fucking movie and then ask for fucking forgiveness at the end. Once you go that far, you can't get my sympathy back. Like, that's just not going to happen.
I think the characters are enough, dude. I think that, and
there
again,
are no characters, though. That goes back to the first debate that we had. These characters are fucking napkin thin. You can see through them. There's nothing there. There's no depth.
But yet you can tell everything about them. Everything about them.
Well, yeah, because there's nothing to tell.
You can tell how shitty they are. You can tell that Otis is a badass, don't say much motherfucker. You can tell that Sherry Moon Zombie, Baby Moon, she's, you know, this flirty, will do whatever she needs to do to talk you into a situation where they got you, dude. You know Captain Spaulding's a smart-ass motherfucker. Dude, you know these things like that. I mean,
right, but it's all one note. It's not people. They don't feel like people or characters. They're archetypes. They're one-note archetypes, and that's all they are. There's nothing to them. It doesn't work.
It worked great. That's the only argument I can give you, dude, because this movie, it's so beloved. It did something. It's just you're looking for more. There doesn't need to be more. That's fine.
No, you can't have me for an hour and
50,
40 minutes and show me how shitty these people are, and then in 10 minutes expect me to be okay and emotional about their death. Fuck them.
I don't know, dude. I see it the same and no different, no matter what, of Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, and yeah, the movies got silly. I agree 100%. And there's very different tones with these movies, but it's still those characters, dude, to do fucked up shit. Fucking Freddy walked some kid off a building by his veins.
Yeah, I know he diddles kids too.
He does,
but he does it in a fun way, so we're all on board.
You cannot diddle kids in a fun way.
The same way you diddle chickens in a fun way.
Damn it.
My point is, those movies, the tone is different. They are fun movies. This one is not interested in being fun. So you don't get to have the fun ending where we all hold each other and sing Kumbaya. You don't get that. You gotta have a better ending because you didn't fucking earn this one.
I don't know, dude. I see it as Rob Zombie embracing that these villains are what get people in seats. We didn't give a shit if the Tommy Jarvis story continued in Friday the 13th Part 6 or 5 for that matter. You were there for Jason. You're there for Freddy. You're there for, that's why the Nightmare remake is looked down. Well, there's a lot of reasons why that movie's looked down on, but the main reason is because the villain's wrong. There were some pretty good performances in that Nightmare remake. Not great, but they were pretty good. There were positives you can look at. Nobody gives a shit because Freddy was fucked up. I feel like that's just Rob Zombie embracing that aspect and just going with it. And I think it worked.
No, I disagree.
Disgusting you are. But overall, how do you feel?
We haven't even got to my score yet.
Oh, fuck. Well, let's start getting to your score because I can't listen to you go on and on about...
At some point, it's a broken record. I'm just going to keep repeating the same things because I will never understand how someone can watch this movie and feel like there's anything to it. Like there's any sort of substance or anything at all, or that ending is earned in any way.
One more thing I could say to piss you off, and I truly believe, and I see thrown around a lot in the horror community, I think The Devil's Rejects, and even The House of a Thousand Corpses for that matter, but especially The Devil's Rejects, career-defining film for Bill Moseley.
It's a role he's known for. There's no doubt about that. I mean, his career-defining role will always be Chop Top.
True. I mean, but defining though, that's like the birthing of it. That's the beginning. And I'll agree, it's a hell of a start. It was. I looked up his filmography, and it's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is his second listed movie. I don't know how much more he's done before that, but it's a hell of a start. He's been in a lot of shit between then. Freddy's Nightmares, which was a TV series. Pre-Hysteria, great fucking movies, by the way, Little Baby Dinosaurs. And a bunch of stuff in between. But, dude, really, really, to do it again, he was in The House of a Thousand Corpses, that caught a little fire, and then The Devil's Rejects. And I feel like that really was defining. He was in Army of Darkness, too, by the way.
Well, yeah, but not really.
Not really. But, he's been around and been doing some stuff, but, that was this is the one where people were like, oh, shit. Defining.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel.
I don't know. I mean, I agree. It's a very popular role. Otis is a very popular character. It shouldn't be, but it is. So.
But it is.
But we've talked about that before. Popular doesn't mean good.
No. But still, nonetheless. All right, Rob, you ready to get into the facts of this thing so we can score?
Fizzax. You ready for some Fizzax, Canada? Are you asleep over there? What the hell are you doing? I see you sneaking.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm here.
All right. Budget for this movie, estimated $7 million. Worldwide gross, $20.9 million.
Yeah, see, did not do much. It barely made money back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sad, Mikey, there is no Danza in this film. Sorry.
I told you not to do that.
I know you're really hoping for one this time, but we did not get it.
I'm hoping you'll stop doing it.
Otis's line, "I am the devil and I'm here to do the devil's work," is a slightly altered version of a quote spoken by Manson family member Charles Tex Watson during the infamous Tate murders.
Those are the vibes they were going for in this, dude.
Yeah, but it's also one of the things, a lot of people don't know that. So, what a cool line. And it's he he didn't even write that. He just stole it from Tex Watson.
Yeah, but there's a reason that's there, though.
Yeah, it's because he thinks it sounds cool. Karen Black demanded a higher salary to come back as Mother Firefly. Rob Zombie couldn't afford to increase her pay, so he replaced her with veteran actress Leslie Easterbrook. I've actually read a book about the making of the Firefly trilogy. It was written by the same guys who did like Taking Shape and the Chucky book and stuff. Pretty interesting. They talk a little bit about that in there. He was not happy that she wanted more money and he couldn't afford to pay her, but
I would imagine. Also, by the way, we're talking about actresses like, just kind of on the side of the main characters. Priscilla Barnes, Three's Company, like just phenomenal. I have to, because I love Three's Company so much. Let me age myself here real quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, come and knock on my door, goddammit.
Yeah. Chris Jericho auditioned for the role of Rondo, but was told he was too pretty for the part. They cast Danny Trejo instead.
Yeah.
Also, Danny Trejo's a much better actor than you, Chris. Sorry.
Good decision.
Chris Jericho's one of those annoying guys because I have a firm belief that you get one dream in life. So you're a professional wrestler. Stop trying to be in your shitty band and stop trying to be in fucking movies. All right? You get one fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's like when Garth Brooks, you remember that? When he tried out for the San Diego Padres.
Did he? I had no idea.
Dude, they gave him a spot in training camp, and everybody's like, oh, this is great. And I know why they did it. They did it for, the press, right? It's fucking great press. They got Garth Brooks. He was a huge star at the time. And they got him in fucking training camp. And so everybody's like, oh, what if he made the Padres? And it's like, this is a fucking stunt. He's not going to make the Padres. He's already the biggest country star in the world. You get one fucking dream. All you did was steal a training camp spot from somebody who might have actually earned it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue there.
The Firefly Ranch was also used in the pilot episode of Supernatural.
Interesting.
Sable Ranch, where the Firefly family lives, so that same ranch was destroyed by a wildfire on July 23rd, 2016. And finally, the woman who gets her car stolen by Captain Spaulding is played by PJ Soles. Soles appeared in the original Halloween in 1978.
Wow.
And those are the Physacs.
Those are the Physacs. You are correct.
Returning characters and foreshadowing for careers and everything. Look how the depth of this movie, Robert.
Oh, yeah. It's an interesting weave.
All right. It is time to score it. Rob, you should go last, I feel.
All right.
Okay, The Devil's Rejects. Let me see what I've given this movie in the past. We only have one score. Like I said, this movie was done at least 3 times. I think only 3 times. At least 3 times. And the first time we did the movie, there's only one other time, but we only have one score recorded. And I gave this movie a 9.3. I'm going to again give this movie a 9.3. Dude, I enjoy it every fucking time. And it is truly like, if you're going to have a movie this fucked up, and honestly, every time I watch it, I don't know if it's because of how fucked up, like, constructing the scenes and all that stuff and the movie making magic and rainbows that make it so that it's like a little jarring for me every time. Or it's just, like I just don't want to remember shit like that. Kind of just remember the more horror points of the movie, like the blood and the guts and the stabs and stuff. But dude, it's just, it does what it's supposed to do to a degree every time for me. And I really like, even if you're able to do all that and still be a movie I can just have on like that, you're balancing tones in there somewhere. And I think, the 3 from hell, if you want to call them that, they're awesome characters to watch. And I think they're really fucking interesting. And despite everything Rob said, and I love this movie and I love the thought, like this cult thing that they have going on is just super interesting to watch, and the kills are great and the performance is great, and girl runs out like fuck gets hit by a goddamn truck. You're like, what the fuck? Like it has everything you want in a horror movie, and everything I already talked about with how important it was and all that stuff, the vibes that it hit, and that audience that kind of almost isn't represented within like that little corner in the horror genre. This movie was for them, man. And I like it. 9.3.
It's almost like you have brain damage.
Son of a bitch.
You guys touched on pretty much mainly Mikey, the points that I would mention. So no point in repeating it, but I would give it a 8.2.
8.2. A little low.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
A little low, but to be honest, when you mentioned the whole between House of a Thousand Corpses and this, what one I would prefer, I'm just basing my rating off of I would rate House of a Thousand Corpses higher than that and put it up like kind of in the 9 area, possibly. Not giving the full number, but there's not a lot of dingable notes, just, a couple of things that you touched on that I kind of agree with the film, and yeah. It's a movie that you don't just throw on to keep rewatching, and I feel like those are movies that deserve a 9. Is like you can just put it on anytime and have it on as background noise, and this movie kind of isn't that, but yeah.
All right, fair enough. Robert, you last when we gave this movie. Do you want to hear your number? Should we give it before or should we give it after you give your score? Maybe after.
I don't care.
All right, I'll give it after. I want to see what you do.
All right. The movie is bad. It's a bad movie. It tries to do a lot of things. I will give it credit for being ambitious. I think, unfortunately, Rob Zombie was not the right filmmaker to reach those ambitions properly. I think that maybe he is now, maybe he's not. I don't know, but at the time, he certainly wasn't. So it all falls kind of flat. The characters are one note with absolutely no depth. I don't want to be around them at all because there's nothing there. I don't care when they die at the end, even though he tries and he tries and he tries to make me care. I don't give a shit. This wasn't a story that he was ready to tell, and he doesn't tell it properly. So you end up with a movie that just overall feels like it's unearned and just too much nonsense going on in between the things that are good. Technically, it looks great. The look of the film is fantastic. The music cues are 100% spot on. But at the end of the day, I just don't like this fucking movie. It's a 2.1.
God damn. How'd you go down? The last time we talked about this movie, that's back episode 188. We're on like 410-ish or something right now. You gave it a 3.1. What happened?
Went down a full point. I don't know. I mean, the grades are given out based on how I'm feeling when I watch it,
Son of a bitch. Full last point. That's crazy.
Didn't get better.
That's messed up, man. All right. I hope you're happy with what you did. Okay. Follow the show on everything. That's Devil's Rejects. I do enjoy that Rob had to sit through this again. That's the ultimate victory for me in all this. And I got to watch the Devil's Rejects again. I probably watched the Devil's Rejects in between the last time we did this and this probably at least 3 times, not counting the first watch and this one. So you're aware, Rob.
I mean, that's on you, I guess. Okay. That is almost 6 hours of your life you're never going to get back.
But yeah, follow us on everything at Slasher Radio on Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Drop a like, subscribe, whatever the fuck. Follow. I think they're follow and subscribe. Well, can we just come up with one? Like on TikTok, it's follow. On YouTube, it's subscribe. Just follow whatever and do whatever it is you're supposed to do. You guys know what the hell you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Do it on all our stuff.
Hype up them YouTube videos.
Apparently, you can do that. Yeah,
apparently that's the thing.
That'd be great. Also, what else?
I mean, I don't know what it is, but it sounds good, right?
Yeah, it sounds great. Fucking do it. Yeah, absolutely. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Slasher Radio. Tiers starting as low as $3 a month. Also, a 1-week free trial, so you can try it out. You get an extra show every week, ad-free viewing. I'm not fucking around with the ads anymore. Enough. It was minimal ads last time, and not that we're overloading with ads, but there's more. And it's to keep up with the atmosphere of podcasting in general, but we're still way under. But it's more ads than it was before. But you can go to Patreon and get no ads, none whatsoever, not one.
We gotta get some of that sweet ad money.
Oh yeah, those pennies they add up quicker than you think.
The fraction of pennies that we get, yeah.
So check us out over there on Patreon. And I feel like I'm forgetting to say something else. I'm at Mikey's Dead. We have the another Patreon. I'm looking at a calendar. We have another Patreon pick next week, so it is a good time to get in on that. You can help nominate, decide. That's the other thing. 1 movie every month, even though we're doing 3 in a row for catch-up duty. But yeah, that's all I got. I'm at Mikey's Dead on Twitter. If you'd like to follow me, that'd be great. If not, that's fine too. I finished this Buzzball. It's trouble. Rob, where they find you?
You can find me at Round. I'm at Radio Rob 123, and you can listen to the other show that I do, the Nick fucking Woo Cagecast. That's Nick effing Woo Cagecast in your podcast players. We have finally caught up on Nick Cage movies, and we have some plans, but we have not announced them yet.
Okay, so you know now.
We do know, yes.
Okay. And that episode, by the time this is out already. Are you going to announce the plans on that Nick effing Woo?
Yeah, podcast time's always fucking weird. Yeah,
right.
I think so the plan for the episode that came out today, so what we did, hopefully, fingers crossed in theory, everything works out, podcast time's fucked up, is sort of just kind of a retrospective of like Nicolas Cage and what we've seen so far, and then we will announce what we're going to do going forward.
Okay, all right, cool, hell of a deal. All right, Canada, where they find you?
I am around, like Rob says, Makeup Ex-Mistress on all platforms, and you can also follow us on Instagram with our new handle, Slasher Radio.
Yeah, we got it, Rob.
We got ownership of OG Slasher Radio.
We changed handles?
Yeah, we're no longer a Slasher Radio pod because Slasher Radio was taken when I initially made the Instagram account, but Mikey realized that he had an old Instagram account from ages ago, so he changed the name of that account, and then it was in holding for 15 days, so we've been checking every day for the last 15 days to regain access of it, and we are officially just Slasher Radio on Instagram now.
A lot going on behind the scenes you guys don't let me know about. I see. All right.
No,
God.
Trust me,
cool.
With the Instagram, there's nothing going on that you don't know about. With the Instagram, believe me, there's nothing going on behind the scenes. But yeah, we are at, and that's the thing too, like a lot of people have their chosen, so even if you're on Instagram, whatever, like, dude, just drop us a follow. It don't hurt. Just throw it on there.
Yep, throw some R's on the gram.
God damn it. All right, guys, we'll be back next week with another Patreon pick. Good night from Slasher Radio.
Fuck you, Vivica, brother.
All the best with Slasher Radio Podcast.
All right, remember, the machine knows if you're lying. First statement, Carvana will give you a real offer on your car all online.
False.
True, actually. You can sell your car in minutes.
False? That's gotta be...
True again. Carvana will pick up your car from your door, or you can drop it off at one of their car vending machines.
Sounds too good to be true, so... True!
Finally caught on. Nice job. Honesty isn't just their policy, it's their entire model. Sell your car today, too.
Carvana.
Pickup fees may apply.
Time is precious, and so are our pets. So time with our pets is extra precious. That's why we started Dutch. Dutch provides 24/7 access to licensed vets with unlimited virtual visits and follow-ups for up to 5 pets. You can message a vet at any time and schedule a video visit the same day. Our vets can even prescribe medication for many ailments, and shipping is always free. With Dutch, you'll get more time with your pets and year-round peace of mind when it comes to their vet care. Go to Dutch.com to get vet care that is always there for just $92 a year.